actually show your cat that you love them every single day? Most people think they do. They buy expensive toys, the best food, and they pet their cats whenever they get the chance. But here's something most cat owners never realize. Cats don't experience love the same way humans do. In fact, many of the things we do daily, thinking we're being great owners, mean absolutely nothing to our cats. Some of them might even push your cat further away. But there are a few simple things you can do every day that completely change how your cat sees you. They take less than a minute, yet once you start doing them, your cat won't just trust you. They'll truly bond with you. Let's start with the one almost every cat owner gets wrong. 1. Talk to your cat like a baby. Have you ever noticed how your voice changes when you talk to your cat? Suddenly your voice becomes softer, higher, almost like you're talking to a baby. Most people feel a little embarrassed about this, but science says you should actually be doing it more often. Researchers discovered that cats can easily recognize their owner's voice. But here's the surprising part. They respond much more when the owner uses a soft, high-pitched tone. When people speak in their normal adult voice, cats barely react. But the moment that gentle baby voice appears, cats perk up. Their ears move, they turn their heads, sometimes they even walk closer. That means your cat isn't just hearing noise, they're recognizing affection. So every day, talk to your cat when you feed them, when they walk past you, when they stare at you from across the room. It doesn't matter what you say. What matters is how you say it. Soft, warm, gentle. To your cat, that voice says something powerful. I'm safe with you. 2. The slow blink trick. Have you ever caught your cat staring at you and then slowly closing their eyes? Most people think their cat is sleepy, but that's not what's happening. That slow blink is actually one of the most intentional signals in the cat world. It's basically a cat's way of saying, I trust you. Studies show that when humans slow blink at their cats, cats often blink back, and many will even walk toward the person afterwards. It's a tiny gesture, but in cat language, it means everything. Because in the wild, direct staring without blinking is a sign of aggression. So when a cat slowly closes their eyes in front of you, they're saying, I know you won't hurt me. Try this every day. When your cat looks at you, hold their gaze gently, then slowly blink. Pause for a second. You might be surprised when they blink back. That moment is your cat saying something very important. I trust you. 3. Play like real prey. Most cat owners make the same mistake when playing with their cats. They wave a toy around randomly, back and forth, and then they wonder why their cat loses interest. Here's the truth. Cats are hunters. Their brains are wired for a very specific sequence. Stalk, chase, pounce, catch. When a toy doesn't move like prey, your cat's brain simply doesn't engage. So instead of shaking the toy in the same spot, try this. Drag it away from your cat. Let it hide behind furniture. Pause. Then suddenly move it again. Make it unpredictable. When your cat crouches low and their pupils get bigger, you've activated their hunting instincts. Just 5 to 10 minutes of real hunting play every day can completely change your cat's behavior. Cats who hunt daily become calmer, more affectionate, and more bonded to the person who plays with them. Just 5 to 10 minutes of real hunting play every day can completely change your cat's behavior. Cats who hunt daily become calmer, more affectionate, and more bonded to the person who plays with them, because in their mind, you're the one who brings the hunt. 4. Just sit near your cat. Sometimes the best way to bond with your cat is to do absolutely nothing. Most owners think bonding means petting, playing, or giving treats, but cats bond in a very different way. They share space. In the wild, cats only relax near animals they fully trust. They don't need constant attention. They just want to know you're safe to be around. So try this simple habit. Sit in the same room as your cat. Don't call them. Don't reach for them. Just exist nearby. At first, your cat might stay across the room, but over time, you'll notice something change. They'll move closer. First, the same room, then the same couch, eventually right next to you. Not because you asked, but because they chose you. And in the cat world, being chosen is one of the strongest signs of love. 5. Let your cat smell you first before you pet your cat. Pause for 1 second. Most people skip this step, but to a cat, it's incredibly important. Cats understand the world primarily through scent. When two cats greet each other, they touch noses first. That small scent exchange is their version of a handshake. So when you reach down and pet your cat immediately, it can feel sudden and confusing. Instead, extend one finger, hold it a few inches from their nose. Let them sniff. If your cat rubs their face against your finger, that's their way of saying, "Okay, I know you." Now the petting can begin. It only takes 2 seconds, but it completely changes how your cat experiences your touch. 6. Never wake a sleeping cat. Cats sleep 12 to 16 hours a day. But that sleep isn't laziness. It's essential for their health and emotional balance. When a cat falls into deep sleep, they're completely vulnerable. They chose that spot because they felt safe enough to relax. Now imagine what happens when someone suddenly lifts them. Their heart rate spikes, their body panics. Even if they calm down later, their brain remembers that safe place wasn't actually safe. If this happens often, cats start hiding when they sleep, under beds, on high shelves, behind furniture. So the rule is simple. If your cat is sleeping, let them sleep. Sometimes the best way to show love is simply not disturbing their peace. 7. The secret spot behind their ears. There's one place on your cat's body that triggers a deeper bonding response than almost anything else. The base of the head, right between and behind the ears. When cats groom each other, something called allo-grooming, they focus on this exact area. Why? Because it's the one place a cat cannot reach themselves, so they rely on trusted companions to clean it. That's why this spot is special. It's reserved for family. When you gently stroke this area with slow, soft movements, your cat's brain releases oxytocin, the same bonding chemical that strengthens emotional connections. Watch your cat when you do this. Their eyes slowly close. Their body relaxes. Their purring becomes deeper. That's not just comfort, that's trust. And in your cat's world, trust is love.